Hi y'all, welcome to today's video. Well, today we're doing the Icy Nude. On this channel, we create beauty one palette at a time. Grab your brushes, grab your palettes, let's get into it. Okay y'all, here is the Icy Nude Palette. This is the color story. So I feel like if you split this down the center, it's almost like this is a color story and this is a color story. I like it. With this palette, it's almost like she took similar shades from every single other palette she had. Pretty sure that was not proper English. Like she picked colors, shades, out of all of her other large palettes and put a form of them in here. That's almost what this palette reminds me of. To me, in my opinion, that's what she did. Let's get into this bad boy. On this side of my face, I am going to use this side of the palette, like these 9 shades. And on this side, I'm going to use these 9 shades. I am going to go into High Life on a Blend Bunny 1. And I'm going to take this just right here in the natural crease. Because when I barely swatch these, y'all. And I can tell you that amazing with layering, apparently. And also, don't let the lighter shades deceive you. Because I am telling you, this is, like, you can layer this up to where this is, you know, obviously you could use it as an crease, outer corner, but it's very neutral. And y'all, am digging this. Like, when I swatched this, I was like, ooh, I was not prepared to see how you could layer this and the payoff it had when you did layer it. On a Blend Bunny flat shader, I want to go in with Aurora, and I am taking this on this outer corner out here, and this is like a shimmer, but this is definitely, like, you could use it as an outer corner shade like what I'm doing, just because of, you know, that side of the palette is very neutral. So I'm going to go in on my finger, and I'm going to go into BBS, and I am taking this down the center, and I'm going to try to smudge it in to this outer corner. I know that this shade, this BBS that I just put on, is almost like, it's very formed, but it almost acts like it's wet. Okay, on the inner corner, I'm going to take on a silicone applicator, I'm going to take Ice Out. Y'all, this shade looks white in the pan. Yeah, it's not. I almost died when I put this on, like when I swatched it. I was like, oh, yes. I can't believe this is her last palette. I'm kind of blown away by that. And I'm going to go in with a Blend Bunny B2 into IDGAF. And this is a super light pink. And I'm going to take this over the top of this shade. I'm telling you, like, these are pretty shades, like absolutely beautiful shades. I will tell you that. Okay, underneath the eye, I'm going to use my Sigma switch. Underneath the eye, I'm going to use the same B2 from Blend Bunny. I'm going to go into one self. And I'm going to just take this all over this lower lash line. And y'all, this is basically the same color as my skin. I'm also going to take this up under the brow. There's one eye. On a B1 from Blend Bunny, I'm going to go into She Rich. Pretty sure, like, there's lots of eyes in there, so I'm pretty sure that that's how you're supposed to say that. So I'm taking this on the outer corner, but I am also going to try to stay here in the natural crease with this. And I'm going to try not to blow this out much because this does have a tip on it. So on the brush, I have been really enjoying these brushes. I didn't know that Blend Bunny had brushes. And I was on the website one day and I don't even know. I think they popped up or something like that. I don't even know. Like I've never seen anybody use them at all. Like I haven't seen another creator use them on the platform, but that's not saying much because, I mean, shock alert, your girl doesn't watch beauty when she's not filming. I watch true crime. Or the rug cleaning guys. Have you seen the rug cleaning guys? That is so satisfying. Anywhoosies, I'm going to go in with a B5. This time, I want to go in with Poised. And I'm going to take that right above that shade. And I'm going to try to stay, like I'm going up instead of in. Because I want to kind of stay close to this shade. So it kind of mixes better. And I don't have to spend the time of blowing it out. But I am super duper loving. Like I am telling you, when I swatched this palette, I was pretty shocked on how you could layer these, how easy they are to blend. Okay, I'm going to go in with a B1. And I want to go in with Lavish. And I'm going to take Lavish right above that. This is definitely beginner friendly. Like I was impressed on how easy these are to blend. I was impressed. I know that I can't remember if it was, I'm pretty sure for me that it was the Empower palette. I'm going to go in on a B2 and I'm going to go into Cold Plunge and I'm going to take this right under the brow. This is almost just like my skin color too. That's crazy. Anywhoosies, I had trouble with the Empowered palette. I didn't, because I know that there was two palettes back to back that had those weird formulas in them. One was like a pomade. The other one was like a pomade, but it was clear and had like little balls in it or something. I can't remember. Anywhoosies, I need to pull those palettes out and maybe do some looks with those, because girl, those poor things have been in the back of that drawer for a hot minute. I had trouble with those two palettes. The rest of the palettes, no. I had no trouble with whatsoever. So I don't know what my problem was. Am I the only one? I mean, that could be possible too. Okay, so now I'm going to take a silicone applicator. And I really want to go into Diamond Dew. And I want to take this all over the center of this lid. Y'all, this is definitely a topper. So when I swatched it, it definitely acted like a topper. But it's so pretty. So I want to know what this is going to do. If I put this under and then I go over the center of this with Gold Standards, and this is a shimmer, I think. I really can't tell. And I'm just going to take this and I'm just going to pat this in over Diamond Dew. Okay, now I'm going to go back into Diamond Dew and go back over Gold Rush, because Diamond Dew is a topper and I wanted to kind of like fill it in and make it like its own shade per se. Okay, I'm going to take this and I'm going to buff this in out here. Okay, underneath the lash line, I'm going to go in with Unapologetic. And I'm going to take this right here. And this is on a Sigma E21. And I'm just kind of like smudging this into the lower lashes, because I'm going to take a B8 and I'm going to buff this and kind of like blow this out down here to fade it. The eye primer I used today was the e.l.f. primer. Okay, y'all, here's the finished look. So here is the first look with the first like half of the palette, the first 9 shades. Now, if my eyelash glue is not all the way dry, don't come for me. Here is the second look with the other half of the palette. Y'all, I am super loving this palette. It's definitely neutral. Definitely neutral. So if you're a neutral lover, cool toned neutral lover, girl, this is your palette. My highlighter, I literally took a little fan brush and I went in to all 3 of these and put it on my cheeks. That's my highlighter. My blush, my Butta half by NYX. My lipstick is NARS Decadence. And my normal black eyeliner from Melt. So y'all, yeah, that is my finished look for today. What do you think of this palette? Are you guys going to pick it up? I am so glad I did. I wasn't going to. I was just going to be like, no, I'm good. I'm glad I did. I'm glad I did. I think this is a tamer version of Pretty Grunge. They're both cool toned, and warm toned. Like, you got both in both palettes, but I think this is more tame than this. I am so glad I have both. Just know that these are layerable. Girl, easy to blend. I'm game. I'm game. So y'all, let me know what you think down below. Like, subscribe, share, click that notification bell down there. It will let you know next time I upload. I hope you guys are having an awesome, amazing day. Go out and do something kind for somebody, and I'll see you in my next video. Doodles!